Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video is an Amazon haul. As you can tell from the title, I just purchased a bunch of stuff for my kitchen. Now I did talk about some of these pieces that I have here in my previous vlog, but I thought to do a completely separate video so that I can show you exactly what I bought and how I've been using them. First, I want to start with one of my absolute favorite pieces are these lamps. They are cordless, they are battery operated, they are chargeable with USB-C with a cord that are included in each package. Now this comes in a pack of 2. It comes in multiple different colors, multiple different sizes. I did purchase 2 different colors and a couple different sizes, which I'll show you. This one is the shorter version and it's the green one. This comes in white, green, red, black. I think those 4 colors, which I purchased 2 different colors. They're just super cozy and they add, let me turn it on. I don't think you can see because it's very bright. Maybe if I hold it here, you can see. And they're dimmable, so you hold them to go all the way up and you hold them to go all the way down. Again, I don't think you can see here because it's, oh, there you go. You can see it a little bit here. I also have one right there on my dining room table and it's already on. That one you can see a little bit better that it's on, right? Yes. Since I bought it, this has been sitting in my ottoman in my living room, and every night the moment it gets dark, I turn it on and it just adds such a cozy vibe and it just sets the mood, sets the tone for me. I personally love candles and I have to have a candle on every single night the moment it gets dark. This is in addition to a candle, but it definitely adds the same vibe. This is the exact same model, exact same size, but in white. The shades are pleated, which I really love, and they're very soft fabric. Some of them are a little bit harsher fabric. I did purchase 7 of these and I ended up returning everything else and I kept the ones I absolutely fell in love with. I don't know why these weren't in my home all these years, but I finally got my hands on them and I'm very excited to have them. So the button is right here that you kind of like touch. It's, oh, this one you can see better than the green one. So the thing with the green one is that it has an extra lining inside it. Let me show you. So as you can see, the green one has an extra lining because it has to diffuse the light a little bit more, versus this one does not have that lining. So this one gives more light. That one is more moody, more cozy vibe. So this one I have underneath my cabinet, which I'll pop some pictures on the side so you can see how I have styled them. But underneath my cabinet, I already have lighting. This is a little bit addition. Sometimes I turn my underneath cabinet lights completely off and I just have this one on. Again, I'm telling you, it adds such a cozy vibe. And then the next light, so here's the thing, I gotta hold these side by side to show you. This is my own shade. This right here, I bought it from an antique store from the same brand. I will link everything down in the description box below if you want to take a look. But it's from the same brand. It comes with the same exact shade. As you can see, this one is very white, crisp white. This one is a little bit more ivory. And I took down the shade of this one and added my own shade. So this lamp comes with this shade, but it is a taller one, as you can see, and same exact concept. It charges and it's also dimmable. So this is right now on, all the way on and off. Again, that one is the same one as this one. These I really think, especially in the colder months, especially now that we're going into darker days, I really think they add a really cozy vibe to every corner. You can put one on your dining room. I bought one for my bookcase. I'm building a bookcase upstairs, so I'm adding one to my bookcase. I have one in my changing room where that little shelf is. If you've seen my videos, you know what I'm talking about. I have a little shelf that I display a couple of little pieces there. Definitely have one there. And ottoman, I have one on my ottoman, one under my cabinet. So I put them all around the house, and the moment it turns dark, I turn them all on, and the battery lasts so long. I think I charge them every 3-4 days. I do only keep them when it's dark and then turn them off, of course, before I go to bed, but the battery lasts a really long time. Next item is this book that I think anyone who loves pasta and anyone who loves cooking, or anyone who loves to explore or learn or just do it one time, or whatever it is that you love doing in the kitchen, I think this book needs to be in everybody's kitchen. It's called Pasta, and the spine is so beautiful that you can also display. That's what I've been doing. It's been displaying in my little cabinet. Basically goes over into every little detail you need to know about pasta. So for example, what kind of pastas come from which regions, and the shapes of pastas, how to make each shape and why they're called, and basically the history of pasta. It goes over the introduction of pasta. Then it goes about the flour, like what kind of flour do you need to have, how to make the dough, and all the tips and tricks about the dough, and if you want to make it with the egg dough, if you want to make it with a green dough, whole wheat dough, chestnut dough. It goes over chickpeas, cocoa, and it goes over all the different doughs that you can make. And then here there's a little chart which I really found interesting. It basically tells you with a KitchenAid mixer. So if you have a KitchenAid mixer, it tells you how many times to pass it through, how many minutes, and on what setting you have to have the KitchenAid to make these different pastas, which I honestly found, I'm gonna hold it here so you can see for a second, I found so interesting. Like, this is one of my favorite pages. Then it goes into details of if you want to make it by hand, like for example this one, if you want to make it by hand. Again, if you like pasta, and based on my previous vlog that I made homemade pasta from scratch, I know a lot of you love it, so that's why I thought I would share this book with you. It has a lot of recipes at the end as well. So for example, if you made your pasta and you want to make like this one, for example, has a full recipe of how to make this dish with the pasta that you've made from scratch. It's an amazing book. I really think whoever enjoys food in general should get this book, because making it yourself, it just has a different feeling, and it just tastes so much better than store-bought pasta, so much better. Yes, it takes a little bit more time to make, but if you want to enjoy a cozy evening, especially again during colder months, during darker days, during fall and winter time, it's just such a cozy thing to do, and you can make a gathering out of it. I actually thought about doing a pasta night gathering, and invite a couple of people, and everyone makes their own pasta and everyone makes their own dishes, and then we sit down and eat at the end of the day. So this book will be really interesting because people can pick whatever they want to make from here. You can make a whole activity out of it. It's just a fantastic book to have. It's 402 pages about pasta. Everyone needs this book, I'm telling you. Another item that I want to talk about, I did again talk about this one and the lamps and a lot of this item in my previous vlog, but this deserves to be talked about again. This is a bottle by Owala. It comes in many different sizes. Well, 3 different sizes. 3? I think 3 different sizes. Many different colorways. This a different color, this a different color, and then this a different color. Like 3-4 different colors in each bottle, and the colors go so beautifully together. I already put my name on a waiting list for it's like evergreen or green, something green, because it's like a sage green and a mud green mixed together, and I really loved it. And then a brown one that I put my name down on it as well. They were sold out, so I put my name on a little notification waiting list. This was one of my favorites. Now this does not fit in a cup holder. This is a 32-ounce bottle, and I wanted a bigger one. I knew it's not gonna fit in a cup holder. I don't mind that, but I rather have a larger bottle because I drink a lot of water during the day. Interesting thing about this one is, first of all, the handle is super comfortable to hold. A lot of bottles only give you like 1 finger space, or they're made out of like stainless steel metal, and it's so uncomfortable to hold. This is very comfortable to hold. Interesting thing about it is that when you unlock it, it has, sorry, it has my lipstick on it right now. It has 2 different spouts. Wait, I'm gonna hold it here so you can see 2 different spouts, and this little one is a straw, so you don't, it's connected to a straw, but then it goes bigger, so you get more water in your mouth than a regular straw. I love that because I have a lot of bottle straws, straw bottles, and the amount of water you get is a lot less than this. This one, you feel like you're taking big gulps, which I love it, and you don't have to hold it up. You can just hold it down and drink from here like a straw, and then if you want bigger gulps, you hold it up and then it comes from the big spout. It's a very interesting concept, and I don't know if other bottles have done it too, or I don't know if this is the first company that has done it, but it's a very interesting concept, and I just overall love the look of it. Actually, the first person who bought this over a year ago was my mom. She always finds these little things and then they go viral. She bought this a year and a half ago, and then all of a sudden I started seeing it everywhere. The only one thing that I wished that it came with, now it's a separate piece you can buy, but I did wish it just came with it. It's a sleeve, like a silicone sleeve that goes up to the bottom, so that when you put it down, it doesn't have that harsh sound, and it has like a soft landing on things, like if I put it down. So it does come separately, which I haven't bought yet, but yeah, I do wish it came with it. Next, I did say in my vlog that this will be my favorite piece because it's gonna be the most used item out of everything I'm talking. Well, the water bottle too. It's a ceramic handcrafted, well, everything, all the dishes that I got are ceramic and they're all handcrafted pottery. I really, really love this. I love the color combination here. It's like a greenish, grayish, but it's not so gray that it gives you like a cold vibe. It has like blue and green in it, and then it has this brown piping here, and same on the handle. It has these brown detailing to it. Then inside of it, it's all brown, which makes it so cozy for morning coffee. There's just something about it. I was looking for this for almost a year, for something that is big enough for my coffee in the mornings, that the handle is big enough for me to hold my whole finger on it or just wrap my hand around it, and that the colors are cozy and is handcrafted and ceramic. So I had a lot of criterias, and this one checked all the boxes. So this has been living in my hand the first couple of hours in the morning, and it just makes me feel super cozy. These creme brulee ramekins, now I haven't used them yet, but I bought it because we took a cooking class, French cooking class, and they taught us how to make creme brulee. So I definitely want to make it, and I bought these because they're so cute. I had a couple other ones, but I wanted something that's gonna make me want to make creme brulee, because it's not hard, but the technique, you have to get the technique down. As long as you get the technique down, it's not a hard dessert to make, if that makes any sense. So these are also handcrafted. Ivory, this is 4 ounces. I think it comes in 4 ounces and 8 ounces, but I read that the best size for creme brulee is 4 ounces, so I went ahead and bought these. It comes in a pack of 6, but I really love the look of it. I really love the brown piping detailing right here. It adds such a rustic look to it that I really, really love. From the same brand, I got this pie dish right here, and it's very, very similar look. This is a little bit whiter than this one. This has a little bit more ivory. It's hard to tell with the sun blasting in, but it has the same detailing, brown detailing piping right here, and I really love this because it is a little bit deeper, so you can do other things in it. You can roast vegetables in it and serve it just the way it is, of course, for pie or quiche or whatever you want to make. I think quiche has to be a little bit thinner. I do have a quiche dish, which is I think half of this. Another item, this next one, I love this too. This is another favorite of mine, are these really, really large bowls, because I wanted a bowl. I did have some bowls that were small enough to have some of my food in it, like pasta. I love to have pasta in a bowl, or just rice bowls in a bowl. And they were small enough to have my pasta, but not big enough to have my rice dish in it. And I wanted something that I could have my salad in it, my morning yogurt in it. I think I'm just a bowl person. I think I just love everything to be in a bowl. So this was a perfect size that I found. You can just hold it in your hand and have a cup of soup. You can have your salad in it, rice bowl, pasta, whatever you name it, you can have it. I have my morning yogurt in here with lots of berries, lots of nuts. And the color and the shape of it, it's just imperfect, and I have learned to appreciate imperfect things so much more in life. The older I get, the more appreciation I have for these things, and the color is just so beautiful. I mean, if this is not my favorite color, I don't know what is. This comes in a set of 6, which is great. Takes me to the next item. This comes in a set of 4, so I'm gonna order another set so that I can have 8 of this. Comes in a set of, this is a pasta bowl plate, which I think they have a name for it now. Is it called like plate? Is it plate, or is it plate like a bowl plate? Am I saying their name right? I don't even know. But it comes in a set of 4, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I had my food in it the other day. I had my pasta the other day. So it doesn't feel as wide as a plate, but it's not as small as a bowl. So it's kind of like in between, and I love the color. It also has these like little green, dark green, and kind of like gives it a brown touch to it, the detailing. And yeah, the color is just so beautiful. And the size is perfect. It's actually really perfect. So I'm gonna order another set today so that I can have 8, because before they run out. And all these brands have so many other dishes you can get. Like for example, this brand had bowls, larger plates that go underneath this, smaller plates that go inside it, mugs, and then same with all the other brands. This one has so many different things, so many different colors too. This one comes in so many different colors. Definitely check out the links because you can get some really, really nice idea. Oh, this one's still wet. Oh no, it's not wet. Next item, I never thought I'm going to like these water tumblers, but this one is just so different. This was gifted to me by a company called Brewmate. Sorry, the sun is crazy. Brewmate, and they actually gifted me a couple of things 2 or 3 years ago, and I was using it up until I bought these new ones. This is a water tumbler. It has some interesting features that I haven't seen. I'm sure they exist now. I haven't seen in other water tumblers. So one of the things is that the straw, first of all, the straw is flexible, but the straw doesn't go all the way down, because I know a lot of them are like, oh, we're leak proof, we're leak proof. But then the straw is one piece, so it can't really be leak proof from the straw, because if there's already water in the straw and you do this, it comes out. But it might be leak proof after, it might be leak proof here. But the interesting thing about this is that this is not connected to anything. So this is your straw that you drink from top, then it gets connected to another straw that's inside, like that. And then these two get disconnected and connected from here. So it makes it complete, and then this is magnetic. So you kind of snap it in, and then you seal here, and then you sip here. So when you seal it here, it completely closes the little separator between these two straws, which it's 100% leak proof. So even if you're drinking water, you put it on seal and you do this, nothing comes out. So I really love that. And it's very subtle. I feel like some of them are just way too much, and I never wanted one because they were just way too much and they were not aesthetic in my opinion. This is very, very aesthetic. It comes with many different colors. This is the color Dune, D-U-N-E, and it comes in a mocha, comes in white, blue, red, whatever color you want. But all the colors are very subtle and kind of pastel colors. This one is 40 ounces, and it does have the silicone softening at the bottom, so when you put it down you don't hear anything. I actually might get the sleeve for that one, because that's one of my things. When I put it down, I want it to not hear anything. Like, I don't want to hear the metal touching anything. So I really love this, and the handle is very comfortable. This does fit in the cup holder. The handle is very comfortable. It's got this like little silicone layer here on the inside. Might be a little hard to tell. Hold on. Right here it has this like silicone layer. Can you see it? Right there. So it starts from here to here. So it's very, very soft to the touch, very comfortable. Again, fits in the cup holder, and it does, both of these water bottles, they keep your water cold for so long. I know they say 24 something hours, but it keeps it for so much longer than that. I had that water, I filled it, not even with ice, just cold water, and I kept it in the car for 6 hours in 80-degree weather, 75-degree weather, and I was like, there's no way this is still cold. So I came up and it was super, super cold still. So it keeps it cold for a very long time. And I got a bunch of other things from Amazon, and I think I have to do another haul because this is already becoming a long video. So maybe I'll do another video just showing you other bits and pieces that I got from my kitchen. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this video here. Let me know which one was your favorite piece. Let me know if you have any of these pieces or if you will purchase any of these pieces. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video.